Alright, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a comparison between my HBI FJ Cruiser and my TRX4 Traxxas. One of the main things that I've noticed while driving these cars is that the FJ Cruiser doesn't have quite as much clearance, and the tread on the tires doesn't seem to catch as well. As the Traxxas tires. And again, these are both completely stock, except for the steering servo that I had to replace once because I stripped it on accident. And then another thing, the ESC fell off super quickly. And then a main hang-up point on the FJ Cruiser, when you try and go up things or you go down things, this thing fell off in the course of me doing that, so I had to hot glue this end back on. Yeah, but overall everything else seems pretty good. The bumper does fall off sometimes on the FJ Cruiser, like that. I don't know why, because there's not a way to screw it in. Probably, it's not particularly great, but it's still a cool looking car. I still like it, crawls well. Yeah, it's a nice car. Alright, another thing about the FJ Cruiser is that the battery that came with it wasn't super duper great, and I had to replace it with this battery, which doesn't actually fit in here. So whenever I'm driving, you can't close the battery, so sometimes it falls out. So if you get a battery, like a different battery than what it comes with, make sure you get something that's slightly smaller than this battery, because it's a little bit big. This car runs for a really long time. I've had it out for like 2 hours without having to charge it at all, which is pretty nice. Yeah. Nice car. Can't think of anything else. Another thing about the FJ Cruiser is that the steering radius is not that great. But that's okay. And since replacing the steering servo, it doesn't turn. Like, it turns more in one direction, just as the straight. So, yeah, I've tried to get it fixed before. I've tried fixing it on my own. I took it to my local hobby store, and it's still the same. So, yeah, be careful about that. It's also got a really good drag brake on it, which is nice. Over the years I've had it, it seems that the drag brake is getting less good, but I've had it for, I don't know, like 3 or 4 years. So, not too surprised. Alright, here's the Cruiser body. It's got a pretty scale look to it. It's got mirrors. It's got relatively realistic looking lights. It's very sturdy. There's a little bit of flex, but that can be good. And these mirrors are really on well. They haven't fallen off at all at any time. Yeah, just the general look of the body is really good. It looks nice. This part scoots around. It's kind of annoying, but that's fine. Not a big deal. Alright, and here's my Traxxas Trx4 Ford Bronco. It is also completely stock. I haven't had to fix it once. It's been running super reliably for a really long time. So I definitely recommend that. The battery, that well, it didn't come with the battery. It was just recommended that we get this battery when I got it. And the battery works really well. I haven't had to replace it before. So that's good. Let me get back in there. And the battery also comes in and out, as I just showed you. And it actually has room for a larger battery. You can see there's like another inch or so for a larger battery, which is convenient. Yeah, the only thing about Traxxas is that it's for all of their cars. You can't, like, get parts for them super easily, I don't think. But they make them so reliable, you hardly ever need their parts. So that's also good. The steering servo is really, really good on this car. And it's got a 2-speed transmission and room for a light kit. And also they made an area for a winch to go in, right here. That's where the battery would go, and then you can mount the winch onto this bumper that I got. The only thing I will say about this bumper is that it's a huge hang-up point for when I'm trying to go up things. You can see it's super scraped up for me trying to go up things. But overall, it's a good car. I also want to say that these tires that it came with are really good. They've got a lot of bite to them, and I've had it for like 2 or 3 years, and it still works really well. Alright, and here's the body. I think this body's got a really cool scale look to it. All of this looks really nice, and the Ford writing is pretty cool. The colors are super vibrant, which is also nice. You can see inside the car, which is good. And then right here, you can see that there's room for a light kit. And you can also see inside where you would install a light kit and everything. And there's also a light kit on the back that you can put in there. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this helpful, please leave a like and comment. If you really enjoyed this video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much.